This draw against Crystal Palace will take away unnecessary pressure from Chelsea players. It is looking like a flamingo for me. Remember when we played against Flamingo and they defeated us? It's, removed some level of pressure on Chelsea, and then the boys were able to play their game. Expect excellent performance from the next games. Now, we have, when you beat a child with one hand, you use the other hand to drag him closer and then explain to him the problems and everything. We have criticized the Chelsea players. It is time to give them their flowers. 3 important things we discovered from that match. Number 1 is Achimpong. The performance of Achimpong was impressive. Achimpong was impressive. For him to be able to hold down Mateta throughout the game and silence Mateta, he did exceptionally well. In fact, I was seeing Achimpong everywhere, running here, running there. I was like, this young guy, what is all this? The guy performed exceptionally well. The only problem with the defense was ability to link the defense to the midfield and the attacking force. That was just the problem. They were too careful to always try to pass around themselves and not trying to find that, essential ingredient of long balls, forward passes that can break open the Crystal Palace defenses. Because Crystal Palace, obviously they came to pack the bus. Crystal Palace obviously came to pack the bus. And don't take it away from Crystal Palace, they are a very good team. Whoever is thinking Crystal Palace is a very small team, that person is a joker. Crystal Palace met Liverpool and defeated them. They drew 2-2 and won them in a cup final, winning the Community Shield. Crystal Palace met Manchester City and defeated them in a cup final, FA Cup final. Don't forget, Man City was hot. Liverpool was hot, the champions. They met Liverpool at the last game of the EPL and also had a draw with Liverpool. That is to show you the quality of this team. This team met Arsenal when Arsenal was fighting to ensure that they closed the gap with Liverpool and still got a draw from Arsenal. They are a very good side. And the Berichese is one wonderful player that everybody must acknowledge, that this guy is good. And going to Tottenham, I think Tottenham is going to disturb teams this season, because Tottenham is looking like, a team that is ready. They are now looking like a team that is ready. So you must not take it away from the Chelsea side. You see that Crystal Palace obviously came to pack the bus. They obviously came to pack the bus. And for the fact that they took this match so seriously that they had to beg Eberechi, who is already supposed to be moving to another club, they begged him to come and play the match. Just because they wanted to get something out. They wanted a draw. That is just their ultimate plan. Because they came in to pack the bus. Number 2 important thing I discovered from that game is Caicedo. Caicedo was the only person who performed exceptionally well in that middle. Caicedo was able to match Crystal Palace energy to energy. He was pushing, he was moving everywhere, making tackles, winning tackles. Caicedo is just exceptional. Caicedo, we love you. We love you, Caicedo. We will continue in this magnificent performance. The deep-seated nature of Crystal Palace in that game made Cole Palmer to continue to come back. Cole Palmer had to now drop deep. There are 2 things. Crystal Palace sat deep and did not create opportunities for players to get ball. And then Cole Palmer discovered that the defenders were not, trying to make that critical passes forward. And he had to now come back deep into the defense, collect the ball from the defenders, and begin to make the forward passes. So it made Cole Palmer look ineffective. And then the introduction of Extavo Williams was the 3rd important thing that I saw in that game. Extavo Williams was exceptional. The only problem was that the players began, to move to the left where Pedro Neto switched to, instead of trying to utilize Extavo Williams' position. Because immediately Extavo Williams came in, they placed 2 men against Extavo Williams. If you pass ball to him, 2 people are already on his body, and then one is waiting. Any mistake he makes, the other one, the sweeper player, will come in and sweep the ball off. But Extavo Williams was able to dribble past them, was able to make some very good passes, chances. He created some very good chances, and that was promising from Extavo Williams. And I expected the players to see that this guy came in with that energy and force to, overload his wing and let him create something. But then they chose to go to Pedro Neto's wing, where nothing was coming out from there. So that was a challenge. But then Extavo Williams is another player. I think Extavo Williams in the coming days will bench Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, don't take anything away from him. A very super player, a very wonderful player. But Extavo Williams, the way I'm seeing that guy, he is ready to bench Pedro Neto. He is ready to bench Pedro Neto. Andre Santos performed well, but then there was a very clear chance for him to get a goal, and he missed that chance. It happens in games, but then our players must learn to be clinical, to be exceptionally clinical, because if Andre Santos was clinical enough at that position, he would have gotten that goal. Enzo Fernandez made the same mistake when he was on the match. He made the same mistake. Clinical, finishing was lacking. Clinical finishing was lacking, but then excellent performance from the guys. Crystal Palace obviously came to pack the bus and not to win, not to play a game. They only came to pack the bus and defend. And teams like this, it is just the starting of the season. They are still energetic and all, and they can have that energy to play that. But as the game progresses, third week, fourth week, teams will not be able to pack the bus again, because you will be lacking in energy to do that. And then teams will be able to break through those, teams that continue to pack the bus. So that is just my analysis. Kudos to the boys. You guys have performed exceptionally well. Sit back, calm your heads down, and prepare for the next match. You are doing well. You are doing well. We discovered that Crystal Palace they just came to defend. So it is not your fault. But then there are ways to break to break such defenses. But then you performed exceptionally well. Kudos to you, Chelsea boys. Kudos to you, Chelsea boys. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Come on, you Blues. Be uplifted. You are the greatest. You are the best in the world. Nobody can take it away from you. Put yourselves together and come in for the next match and defeat your opponent. Nice one.